Does that create an impulse in you when you see that sort of negative characterization? Does that create an impulse in you to throw away the writer's entire critique?
No, because what I'm trying to do is get the history and
Yeah.
having the awareness that there's a perspective through which it's presented. So I I think it's useful to know how these rituals were conducted, and the author does. His name is Prescott, William Prescott. Is apparently one of the early U.S. historians of note. Um, you have to be able to see where he's being ideological and where
Yeah.
he's describing things that did happen.
Sure, and where there's actual value in what he's saying, and where there's just idiots, especially by modern standards.
Yeah, by modern standards, and you just have to accept him as a white Eurocentric male from the mid 1800s and how that shaped his perspective. That's human
For
development.
better and yeah, for better and worse, I would say. And so there's another trend, that I'm not quite thrilled with. The idea of just throwing people's entire perspective or entire catalog or entire set of contributions away because they have done bad things, or especially by today's standards.
Well, yeah, and
That seems to, maybe that's just me, but that seems to be a
no,
bit
it's
of a
not just
trend.
you. I think it's
And not only a trend, but a trend in my field, a trend in our field. I would say even at the national level.
well, and you go back. You can say, well, Wagner was a Nazi. I'm not listening to his music anymore. I think that that's a legitimate decision to arrive at. And I can also see why people said, I don't care what his politics were like. This is important music. I can see, legitimate ways of taking either stand. It can get, then there's, do we tear down the Robert E. Lee monuments? That's a huge question that the United States is facing today. Or for that matter, Thomas Jefferson.